Hello, hello, this is Rod, Live Within Your Means. Hey, I am in my 2000 Camry that we've had for a number of years. Inexpensive car, take care of them and they'll last a long time. That's what I understand. And this is the cigarette lighter, right? At least that's where the cigarette lighter plugs in, but we don't use a cigarette lighter. But like most of you, we do plug our cell phones in. And all of a sudden the light stopped working on this, and I also noticed that the clock stopped working. And this is kind of a bummer because you kind of depend on these things, and it's like, why is this not working? Well, we're going to figure out why, and in fact I'm pretty certain that I know why, and I want to make it easier for all of you when you have something like this happen to solve the problem yourself. So we're going to show you. Sorry, this Camry is a little bit dirty, but it's a 2000 Camry, and just down left of the steering wheel, down here below the mirror adjustments, etc., is a little ashtray. Most of us don't use these ashtrays anymore. Well, some of us never did. But if you pull on this, open it up and pull it out, you'll see that something is on the back here that tells you about fuses that are located up here behind it. There's 5 columns of fuses, and look at this. I don't see anywhere on here where it says clock. Maybe you do, but I don't see that. But I do see right here it says CIG 15A. What that means is that's a 15 amp fuse. It's in the third down on the 5th column. So we're going to look at that. Let's look in here. I've got my needle nose pliers that I keep in the door of the car most of the time. And aha, there is a 15 amp fuse right there. I hope you can see this. And I'm going to grab it with these needle nose pliers and pull it out, and we're going to take a look at it. And what do we see? I don't know if you can see that, but there's a loop there that is burnt out. It's supposed to loop up around when you look through that, and that's burnt. It's burned out, burned off. And so let's look out here where there's some extra fuses that are stored under this piece next to your battery. So when we open this up, take that off, look at here's a bunch of fuses, and there are 3 little fuses right here. 10, 15, and 30 amp fuses. That one's upside down, but there's a 15 right there, and these are spare fuses. This is a place where you can store a few of these, which is wonderful. And if you look at this, you'll notice it's not burned out. That little metal loop up there that only lets so much electricity go through there, it is intact. And let's see, we're just going to grab that with the end of these needle nose pliers, and let me just adjust it just a little. There we go. And I'm going to stick that in place of the one that we just pulled out over here in the 3rd column, and I'm going to just try to line that up and place it where we pulled the other one out. And it's in. We got it in. There we go. Here's the burnt one that we can throw away. I keep a little... In fact, let's put this back in because we know that we've replaced the one that goes to that cigarette lighter. Oh! And yeah, here's our burned out fuse. This is just a grocery sack that I keep for garbage. Hang that off my shifter right here. And that's just an automatic shifter. Oh, look at that! Our cigarette lighter is now working. And what about the clock? There's the clock! The clock is working too. And that's exciting. And in fact, it looks like the time is still pretty close. So something's keeping the time, even though the numbers weren't showing there on the clock. So that has been repaired. All we need to do is put the cover back on. So let's put this back. And next time that I'm where they have a good price on fuses, whether it be AutoZone or Walmart or somewhere, I will grab some more fuses so that I can have some in my toolbox and replace the 15 amp fuse that was in there. So our Camry is working again. It was still working. I do have to figure out what's wrong with the windows, but I'm not going to figure that out right now because I didn't see on that thing, I didn't see anything that said the windows. But these are working again, and we sure like having this so that we can plug our phone in or whatever other things that we need to plug in. So this is Rod. Live within your means. Oh, let me just mention, please comment below if you will like the video, and it'll be great if you subscribe, because I'm going to start putting out some more stuff that will be helpful to people. We'll try to do more videos of things that help us all save money. If I went to a mechanic to do that, I don't know what they would charge, but you would think that they probably wouldn't want to charge you less than 20 bucks. And that only took a few minutes to do, and a very inexpensive fuse. I don't remember exactly what those cost, but they're probably less than $1 a piece. And they might possibly be more than $1 a piece, but the fact is it's working again. And that's just something that we can do ourselves that keeps some of that money in our pocket, in our bank account. And I'm going to be talking about more ways that you can save not only a few dollars or a few tens of dollars, but things that will help you save hundreds and thousands of dollars to make your lives easier. So live within your means and have a wonderful day.